What I'm saying is he needs to move his goddamn head and not get hit that easy.
You know, and the preparation that they've had. Honestly, like if I could have just in the best physical condition, mental condition, we've got it. So there's no excuse. You know, we can get beat on Saturday, that can happen. But
Duke might believe Joseph Parker's added bulk would slow him down, but the new footage tells a completely different story. Parker looks faster, meaner, and sharper than ever. His timing is razor sharp, his movement explosive. If Fabio Wardley's banking on size, slowing Parker down, he's walking straight into a brutal wake-up call. When Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King himself, says Joseph Parker looks unstoppable, you pay attention. Training alongside Fury has clearly ignited something fierce in Parker. His combinations are crisp and punishing, his movements slick and confident, and his focus cold and calculated. Fabio Wardley might bring power, but Parker's moving like a man possessed, fueled, fearless, and hunting for destruction. If Fabio Wardley's banking on size slowing Parker down, he's walking straight into a brutal wake-up call.
So, bigger doesn't make you better. Bigger makes you slower, more predictable, which is what I thought he was yesterday.
Even in the lighter moments, Joseph Parker's composure commands attention. Surrounded by world-class talent, he's absorbing elite-level skill with every session. This isn't just training, it's evolution. And while Fabio Wardley gears up for war, Parker's locked in on mastering precision, the kind of calculated sharpness that could define the entire fight.
He's given me motivation to train every day because he's here as well. So a training partner is a vital thing for me. Without a training partner, things become difficult. You know how hard I like to train. So to come in here and train on my own like that, I can, and I do. But it's easier if Joe's here, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, friendship and the brotherhood and the training partner is probably the most important things anyone can ever have. And I feel like I can trust Joe with anything, to be fair.
Andy Lee knows what it takes to win at the highest level, relentless pressure. That's been the heartbeat of Joseph Parker's latest camp. No shortcuts, no soft challenges, no mercy. Every session is pure grind. Every punch a statement of intent. And that relentless engine Lee's built, it's the very thing that could drown Fabio Wardley once the fight drags into deep waters.
Fury.
Oh, if I had the chance to spar him, I would know, but we're only doing, just training in the ring, the pads and bag.
Duke's right to call out Fabio Wardley's flaws. His technique crumbles under pressure. You can see it on tape. Rushed shots, shaky defense, and moments of hesitation. Parker's team has spotted every crack, and they're ready to rip them wide open. Fabio can punch, no doubt, but he can't hide those defensive lapses. With Parker's footwork, timing, and cold patience, those mistakes will turn into targets, and those targets into openings for destruction.
He's got to be unrelentless. He's got to be relentless. He's got to go on and on and on and on. He can't take any...
Tony Bellew said it best. Joseph Parker's experience is on another level. Wardley's got heart, hunger, and heavy hands, but Parker's ring IQ is world-class. He knows how to lure opponents into deep waters and finish with precision, not panic. This isn't just another heavyweight clash. It's a test of levels. And Parker's out to prove he's still operating above them all.
But he's also gone behind in certain areas of his technique, which was proven in his last fight against, was it Hooney?
Justice Hooney.
Justice Hooney, right? Because he was exposed.
He was.
For his boxing skills.
Yeah.
Duke's description of Joseph Parker as a predator couldn't be more fitting. In the gym and in the ring, Parker has evolved into a calculated hunter, patient, precise, and merciless. He's not chasing, he's stalking. Every jab, every feint is a setup, a step closer to the kill. Fabio Wardley might start fast, but once Parker locks into rhythm, he'll close the distance and detonate. That's the line between raw aggression and seasoned danger. Parker knows exactly when to strike, and when he does, it's never just one punch, it's an ambush.
It's one to watch.
Good fight, innit? It is a good fight.
Parker Wardley, looking forward to that. I think Parker does it with the experience and the skills and that.
I think he overcomes, but I think it's too big of a
Wardley punches hard. Wardley punches hard enough to make it a fight and then drag him into something and make it like so interesting.
Fabio's always in the fight, Carl. He has shown against Justice Hooney.
Frank Warren said it best. This isn't just another fight. It's a career-defining war. The road to Alexander Usyk is lined with danger, and both Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley know exactly what's at stake. But this version of Parker feels different, sharper, leaner, and driven by something deeper. Wardley brings explosive energy, but Parker carries experience, redemption, and destiny on his shoulders. The pressure doesn't rattle him. It fuels him. And when the bombs start flying, it won't be about power or noise. It'll come down to composure. And in that storm, Joseph Parker is built to stand tall.
Because you know what I know, he's become a bit of a predator. And he waits and he pushes and he pushes and then he waits and then he springs and sets his trap. And then
Frank Warren said it best. This isn't just another fight. It's a career-defining war. The road to Alexander Usyk is lined with danger, and both Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley know exactly what's at stake. Joseph Parker's words say it all. Pure focus, zero distractions. He's not chasing headlines or fantasy matchups. His eyes are locked on Fabio Wardley. Calling Wardley his Usyk says everything about how seriously he's taking this fight. Parker's treating every round like a championship round, and that mindset is lethal. He's been to the top, fallen, and climbed back with humility and hunger. Now, this version of Parker is cold, calculated, and dangerous. He's not looking past Wardley. He's looking straight through him.
They're going to be throwing bombs, and somebody will go. It's going to be a great fight. All or nothing. It's on the line. The winner will get Usyk. That's what they're fighting.
Frank Warren said it best. This isn't just another fight. It's a career-defining war. The road to Alexander Usyk is lined with danger, and both Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley know exactly what's at stake. That technical drop-off Duke pointed out could prove fatal for Fabio Wardley against Joseph Parker. Those defensive flaws are glaring. Slow reactions, predictable movement, and a clear lack of adaptability. And that's exactly where Parker thrives. He won't just look to outpunch Wardley. He'll outthink him. Every hesitation becomes a counter. Every mistake, a punishment. The Parker we're seeing in this latest training footage looks like a man who's re-engineered his craft. Sharper, smarter, and more ruthless than ever. If Wardley can't adjust on the fly, he won't just lose. He'll be systematically dismantled by a masterclass in controlled aggression.
Whoever's in front of you, fight them, smash them, move on to the next. So for me, this Fabio Wardley fight is the most important, and he is my Usyk, because there's no point thinking about Usyk if I can't take care of business with Fabio.
Frank's right. Joseph Parker's stamina and late-round control are elite. He's built for deep waters. Wardley might bring early fire, but can he sustain that intensity against a man who thrives when others fade? Parker's gone rounds with killers, Dillian White, Deontay Wilder, and more, and he never unravels. He adapts. He calculates. That's the difference. As the rounds stack up, Wardley's explosiveness will start to meet resistance, the kind that comes from experience, composure, and conditioning. If this fight drags past the midpoint, the danger flips, because the longer it goes, the more lethal Joseph Parker becomes.
But he's also gone behind in certain areas of his technique, which was proven in his last fight against, was it Hooney?
Justice Hooney.
Justice Hooney, right? Because he was exposed.
He was.
For his boxing skills.
Yeah. Tony Bellew nails it. This fight isn't just about power, it's about intelligence. Fabio Wardley's raw aggression can ignite chaos in seconds, but Joseph Parker's composure has a way of turning chaos into control. He's seen this kind of fire before, and he knows exactly how to smother it. Bellew's faith in Parker's experience says it all. He's backing the veteran to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast the younger man. It's the timeless clash, skill versus strength, fire versus focus. And Bellew's betting that when the leather starts flying, wisdom wins.
He has gone the distance once, but I'm talking about with somebody who doesn't fiddle around, somebody who actually would like to get him in the latter rounds and is capable of knocking people over. You know, he's a puncher. You've seen him do it, and he's done it.
Eddie Hearn's words echo what the boxing world already knows. Joseph Parker has risen from the ashes. Once counted out, he's rebuilt himself into one of the most dangerous and most respected heavyweights alive. Facing knockout kings like Wilder and Zhang wasn't about chasing fame. It was about proving he fears no one. Those wins didn't just pad his record, they rewrote his story. Hearn sees a fighter reborn, sharper, hungrier, and carrying the quiet menace of a man who's been to hell and come back better. With Wardley next in line, Parker isn't chasing validation. He's hunting confirmation that he's still the man every contender should fear.
It's one to watch.
Good fight, innit?
It is a good fight.
Parker Wardley, I'm actually looking forward to that. I think Parker does it with the experience and the skills and that.
I think he overcomes, but I think it's too big of a
Wardley punches hard enough to make it a fight and then drag him into something and make it like so interesting.
Fabio's always in the fight, Carl. He has to show against Justice.
Adam Smith nails it. Joseph Parker's evolution under Andy Lee might be one of boxing's most overlooked masterpieces. This isn't just a fitter fighter, it's a sharper mind, a cleaner technician, a man reborn in confidence. Smith's analysis cuts deep, though. He reminds us that Parker's been hurt before, and Wardley's power is no myth. That's the beauty of this fight. Danger on both sides, redemption on one. Has Parker's rebirth made him untouchable? Or will Wardley uncover the same cracks that haunted him once before? One thing's undeniable. This isn't the same Parker who fell. This is a wiser, harder, battle-forged version. A man ready to bury his past and prove he's still elite.
Now, look, I think it's a great fight. I mean, firstly, Joe Parker is on an incredible run.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's beaten Wilder when no one really wanted to fight him. He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten Bakoli, although, you know, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So
Absolutely.
I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights. I think
Parker's tone says it all. Locked in, cold, and utterly uncompromising. He's not talking about belts, legacy, or headlines. None of that matters right now. Every ounce of his focus is aimed squarely at Fabio Wardley. That's the danger when a fighter strips away everything except purpose. No noise, no ego, just obsession. Parker knows one slip, one moment of complacency could erase the empire he's rebuilt from the ground up. He's not chasing glory. He's defending his resurrection. Every punch he throws, every breath in that ring will carry the weight of redemption. For Joseph Parker, this isn't just another fight. It's Judgment Day.
Parker has got wonderful skills, and under Andy Lee he's really rejuvenated, and I think he's one of the best heavyweights in the world, period. Now former world champion, of course. I think he's better than he once was, so that's a problem for Wardley, but Wardley brings that power in. And remember, Joe Joyce knocked Joe Parker out. Others have had him in trouble. Dillian White down.
Fabio Wardley speaks with the kind of belief that borders on dangerous. It's not arrogance. It's conviction forged through sweat, pain, and those long, lonely rounds when no one was watching. He's young, hungry, and built for the spotlight he's walking into. Wardley doesn't see himself as the underdog. He sees destiny. Every punch he's thrown has led to this moment, a chance to shake up the heavyweight order. Parker may have the edge and experience, but Wardley's self-assurance carries its own kind of power, raw, unpredictable, and explosive. If he lands clean, the night could change in an instant. Belief like that can build legends or shatter them.
Then listen, then I got all the mandatories, you know? But this is my Usyk now, Fabio Wardley. Like the target's on him, and nothing else matters. Because if I don't get this right, there's no point talking about any other fight.
Fraser Clark knows exactly what it's like to feel Fabio Wardley's power. And that's why his words hit harder than most. Wardley's punches aren't hype. They're real, raw, and dangerous. But Clark doesn't just see a knockout waiting to happen. He sees a chess match in motion. Parker's durability, timing, and razor-sharp boxing IQ could turn Wardley's aggression into opportunity. This isn't brute force versus bravery. It's power versus patience, explosiveness versus experience. Clark respects both men. But when he calls Parker's mind his deadliest weapon, you listen. Because while Wardley brings the thunder, Parker is the storm that knows how to steer it. And that's why the entire heavyweight world isn't just watching, it's waiting to exhale.
Look, I've not come here to play around. I've not made it this far in my career to just hang about and wait for things to be handed to me. I'm very much a go-getter.
This fight isn't just a heavyweight clash. It's pride, redemption, and legacy colliding under one roof. Joseph Parker looks reborn, sharper, faster, and more ruthless than we've ever seen him. His latest training footage doesn't just show power, it shows control. The calm of a man who's been through the fire and come out colder. He's not fighting for validation. He's fighting to remind the world he still belongs among the elite. The man who tamed Wilder and outclassed Jean. Across from him stands Fabio Wardley, unbeaten, hungry, and ready to gamble everything on one moment of glory. But hunger can only take you so far when you're facing precision, patience, and championship experience. Parker's evolution is real, and Wardley might be walking straight into a storm he can't predict.
Obviously, you've been in with Fabio Wardley on a couple of occasions. What are his biggest qualities?
Well, you don't need me to tell you nothing more than he can punch very hard. You only have to ask my face. He can really bang, and he's gritty. He's tough and he's gritty. That's definitely his strengths. But then again, so is Joseph Park. Very, very, very tough, very durable, very good boxing brain. It's a cracking fight.